guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you my full face makeup using all my favorite inexpensive products. So let's get started. So as you guys can see, I have really bad dark under eye circles underneath my eyes, and I also have a little bit of redness around my nose, so I'm going to be concealing and also highlighting my face. So to blend out my concealer, I'm going to be using the pointy side of my beauty blender. I personally like to use a beauty blender because you don't waste as much products, and also it gives you such a flawless finish. So moving on to my foundation, I am applying Covergirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. And as you can see, I'm just applying it on one side of my face because I already applied it on the other side. And also it sets in a little faster than other foundations I've tried before, so I have to blend it fast. So when I apply my foundation, I always make sure that I apply the foundation down my neck and blend it nicely because I want my skin tones to match. So going back in with my NYX HD concealer, I am going to be highlighting and contouring my face. As you can see, I drew a line across my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and also my chin. And I'm also going to be applying that on top of my cheekbones and then underneath where I apply my contour. And of course you have to blend it out, so I'm going back in with my beauty blender again and just blending everything nicely. Then when everything is well blended, I go in with my Sunny Bronzer by NYC and do nose contouring. So to contour my cheeks, I go in with my NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan. It's a darker tone than what I normally do, but I like a defined contour, so I go in with my Sigma Taper Blending Brush and I blend it with my NYC Sunny Bronzer to blend everything out nicely. So for contouring, you don't have to use two bronzers like I do. I just personally choose to make mine defined and dramatic. You can tone it down to your liking. You don't have to use two, and you can even skip bronzing if you like. So for my blush, I'm going to be applying two blushes. The first one is Sandalwood by Jordana Cosmetics. And I'm just tapping off the excess, making sure I don't apply too much. And I make sure I blend it nicely. And I'm also making sure I don't apply too much blush because I am going in with my second blush. And also, it's easier to blend if you build your colors little by little. So for my second blush, I'm just going to be dusting Redwod by Jordana Cosmetics. And just making sure I apply just a little bit because it's very opaque. So to further highlight my cheekbone, I'm going to be using a matte creamy eyeshadow by Jordana Cosmetics. And you guys saw that I already applied concealer to highlight my cheekbones, but I'm just going to go in a little bit more and just apply some on my cheekbone. So moving on, as you can see, I'm just priming my eyes with the e.l.f. primer. I'm actually enjoying this product. It's $1 and it actually works pretty well. You just have to let it set a little bit, but it does the job. As you can see, I'm just making sure I blend the primer evenly all around my eyes and making sure that it's well blended. So moving on to eyeshadow, as you can see, I'm applying my transition color and I'm using Blame It On Midnight by NYX Cosmetics. It's a nude matte eyeshadow and I absolutely love it. I'm slightly bringing my transition color down to my crease just so I can have a nice fade to it. Moving on to my crease, I'm going to further contour it with NYX's Underneath It All Nude Matte Eyeshadow. And I'm just going to further deepen up that crease with my EB09 brush by Sedona Lace. And you may layer your eyeshadow as much as you like. You can tone it down, you can make it more dramatic. It's all up to you. Just make sure you blend nicely. Moving on to my eyelid, I want to make sure that I keep it neutral and simple. And I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow that I applied for my cheekbones, and it's the Creamy Vanilla by Jordana Cosmetics. So as you can see, I'm just packing on my eyelid color with my Real Techniques shading brush. I absolutely love this brush. It's very small, so it can get in the corners, and it's very inexpensive, so I absolutely love that. And moving on to my brow bone, I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow, the Creamy Vanilla by Jordana Cosmetics, and the same brush by Real Techniques. And as you can see, I'm just tapping on the product and blending it down. Because I feel like I lost some of my transition color, I'm just going to be touching up with the same eyeshadow, which is the Blame It On Midnight by NYX Cosmetics, and also the same brush I used for it, which is the E35 by Sigma. Moving on to my outer V, I'm going to be applying Betrayal by NYX Cosmetics. It's like a deep brown eyeshadow, which is perfect to deepen up your eyes and add more depth to it. I absolutely love this eyeshadow. As you can see, I'm just using a small crease brush. What I like about using a small crease brush for my outer V is that I don't take away colors from my crease, and I just pack on the color nicely. And to blend some more, I'm going to be using the EB09 brush that I used for my crease color, and just make sure everything is nice and well blended. Now moving on to my lower lash line, I am using NYX's gel eyeliner in brown, and I'm just applying this color so I can have a nice base for my eyeshadow. And then to further smoke out my lower lash line, I'm using Betrayal by NYX Cosmetics again, and just blending it with the EB09 Sedona Lace brush. To have a nice fade to my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using Blame It On Midnight by NYX Cosmetics again, and I'm just going to be applying it just below where I applied that Betrayal eyeshadow so it can look nice and gradient. Now moving on, I'm going to be applying NYX's gel eyeliner in jet black with an angle brush, and I'm applying this color just right outside my waterline, and make sure I don't bring the color far down. So for my waterline, I want to brighten up my eye using Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Pencil in Nude. I absolutely love this pencil. It's very long wearing, it's waterproof, and it doesn't smudge or fade throughout the day. I absolutely love this color. So for my top lash line, I'm just creating my wing liner. You guys know I absolutely love my NYC liquid liner in black. And I'm just making mine very dramatic. You can tone it down into your liking. You don't have to do it the way I do. And as you can see, I'm just securing my eyelashes. I'm wearing two pairs. I mixed 747S and 747M. And make sure you apply a few coats of mascara to your lower lashes. So finally, moving on to my lips, I am wearing NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. I wanted to keep it soft and nude. And that should complete your final look. Thank you guys for watching Beauty by Fancylicious.